Oh, fuck.
I made it out alive. Yes, there's even more to the Wimp story. Will it ever end? I went on another safari because I obviously don't value my life. I figured, why not just go out with a bang? In the last Wimp video, I spoke in detail about my pre-safari adventure because the actual safari didn't elicit the same level of fear that I had prior to entering the park. Why would I even go back for more? Because King David said that I should, and who am I to refuse King David? It's a story, so here we go. In the last Wimp video, it was the roar of the lion outside the park which had us running for cover. We didn't even see the source of the roar, but once the souvenir shop attendant told us what the sound was, that was all we needed to hear and we were out of there. I'm not the type who gets curious about dangerous matters. When I see people running, I run without waiting to find out what the danger is. I'm not gonna be that guy on the news with the headline, "Breaking news. Man killed by alligator after trying to find out about the strange noise coming from his kitchen." I am very comfortable calling professionals to investigate all strange noises in my home. Yes, in the Wimp video, we were afraid of the crocodiles in the river. And we were certainly afraid of the hyena lurking outside. But it was the roar of the lion that really shook us. On the last safari, after a few minutes of entering the park, after calming down from the outside the park escapades, we quickly came across a pride of lions. I was told this was very unusual to see the number of lions we came across so quickly. The driver said not to make any noise and that we should just relax and we were safe. I'm immediately thinking, but the top of the SUV is open. What's preventing the lions from climbing in? Again, he reiterated that we were fine as he drove off-road to follow the lions. Why was he doing that? I thought this was a safari and not a chase scene. Turns out he was just trying to get as close as possible. Not sure I liked the plan. As you can see here, some of them were young and the females didn't seem to care about our presence. I began to calm down and appreciate this special moment. After all, the primary reason for my safari was to see the Big Five. And here I am, less than 20 minutes in, and we come across a pride. Fast forward to this past weekend. We came across a lone lion. This lion was quickly outnumbered by the volume of vehicles that descended on his location. Apparently, drivers radio other drivers to make them aware of any sighting that would excite visitors. I felt safe at all times during this encounter, given the volume of vehicles present. Though that was a false sense of security because it's not like anyone would actually intervene if the lion chose to jump into our vehicle. Seriously, what can anyone do? After about 15 minutes, we moved on, and I couldn't help but think that the last time I saw a pride of lions. So a lone lion resting is nothing to write home about. I wanted more drama, but from afar. The next morning, we set out early for another game drive. After the usual elephant, zebra, gazelle encounters, our driver was radioed and told there were two lions a distance off the main road, but that they were still visible. We raced off, hoping to catch a glimpse of these lions. On our way, we saw this man experiencing car troubles. I don't know about you guys, but I am very comfortable sitting in my car and calling for help regarding any car troubles I experience in a wildlife park. After the first Wimp video, I am now a huge fan of don't get out of the car for any reason. This guy is just nuts. Or should I just say next level? We finally arrived at the site only to struggle to see the lions who were off in the distance. And sure enough, the location quickly became packed with other vehicles. The two lions weren't doing anything interesting. They walked and sat and appeared to be heading away from us. After a while, this proved uneventful to most teams, so most vehicles just moved on. We, on the other hand, decided to stay the course and wait for anything interesting to happen. We were soon rewarded for our patience, because after a while, we noticed that one of the lions was the king of the jungle. This was my very first adult male lion sighting. How exciting! Then it got better, as it became apparent that the male lion was seeking to mate with the female lion. However, they were still too far away to accurately make that claim. And my iPhone can only zoom in so much. More vehicles left, leaving just us and one other vehicle. The lions appeared to appreciate our tenacity because they started walking towards us, which revealed what a beast of a lion the male was. Then we hit the jackpot. The lions came even closer, and the male decided he wanted to mate out in the open for the world to see. Check out this interaction. Then the lioness roared. Oh my God. There is something about a lion's roar that makes you feel small, and I am 6'3". And now the fact that the roof is open has once again entered my consciousness. At this time, I can't help but be fully alert to every single thing that's happening, and all the while stealing glances on the other side of the truck. You wanna know why? Because I don't wanna be this guy. I am enjoying it all while maintaining my filming. But I just can't stop my heart from racing. I looked at King David, who said not to worry, but to remain quiet. Try telling that to my pounding heart. Before we knew it, the lions rose from the ground and began walking towards us at a faster pace. Sensing a showdown with our two remaining vehicles, I lost all composure. Then the male lion roared, and this time directly at us. You can see in this video that there was no longer any proper vlogging going on. There was sheer panic. The vehicle in front of us, which received most of the attention, backed up to get out of range of the lion should he decide to jump into the vehicle. You see, the lions were perched on the embankment. It would have been child's play for them to leap into the vehicle. All parties in both vehicles closed the windows and slowly sat down, some deeper into their seats than others. None of us had any interest in standing to get a better look at the lions. These lions definitely had our undivided attention, and it was clear who was the boss. We remained shaken for a while after that. King David and our driver appeared unfazed and reiterated, "This is what you came to see, right?" That is just too hardcore for me. Here is a bonus for you. You see that yellow bus? It was filled with school kids, which arrived as we were leaving the scene. Our driver reported 10 minutes later that bus got a flat tire, and no one could address it because the lions were still sitting there. Talk about a unique Kenyan experience. I can't change my tire because there are lions staring at me. Folks, I have no choice but to conclude that Kenyans are indeed next level. Not too sure if that makes me a wimp. Be sure to let me know. If you enjoy my stories, be sure to like and subscribe and share your favorite video on this channel with a friend.